Hi, this is the first in a series of videos about starting a web programming project from scratch. This is mainly aimed at students or perhaps hobbyists who are just sort of getting us starting with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that sort of thing. And I want to show some tools and techniques that will make your job a lot easier and a lot more friendly, not so intimidating. So I'm going to start out literally from nothing. We got from scratch, and the first thing you need is to have a good programmer's editor, IDE, Integrated Development Environment. And there's a lot of them out there, and I found the one I like is called Atom. It's from the folks at GitHub, and you can download it from atom.io. And it's free. It's cross-platform. I'm a cross-platform guy. This runs on Windows, Linux, and Mac OS X, and these are all operating systems that I use. So it's handy to be able to have the same program on each platform, and I can move very easily between them. The other nice thing about it, it's very configurable. You can add functionality to it using packages, and there are some packages that are already built in. And if you want to add more of them, just go to Preferences and click on Install, and then just search for whatever kind of functionality. Put in a keyword for whatever kind of functionality you want, and chances are it'll come up there, and you go, okay, here's my source code previewer, and I just click on this entry here, and I get a little more information about it. And sometimes you even get some screenshots or a little animated GIF showing what it looks like and how it works. Now, I'm okay. I've got the packages installed that I want. I'll show you the two packages in particular that I'm going to be using today, and one is called Preview HTML. This does not come pre-installed, so you will want this if you're doing some HTML code. The other one, which is really useful, it's going to be your new best friend. It's called Emmet. Emmet is a free plugin that is available for a variety of programming editors, and for some of them it is built in, but it really is handy, particularly with HTML, and you're going to love it, and I'm going to show you why. So first, let's go to full screen on this, and as I said, we're starting literally from scratch. So the first thing I need is a project folder. I'm going to add a project folder, and let's just create one. Brand new, called My Web App. Okay, go ahead and open that. And can I switch to my tree view here? And there we go. There's my folder. There's nothing in it, but I'm going to put something in there right now. So I just right click on that folder. It's like new file, and I can put in a path, but it assumes since I did the new file on my project folder, that's where I want this file to be. So let's create a standard index.html. So far, so good. Now we also would like to preview our web code in real time while we're writing it, just so we can kind of see what's going on. This is where the HTML preview package really comes in handy. Now I'm going to show you Emmet. Like most editors, Atom does have autocomplete, so it will try to guess what you're planning on typing. In Microsoft terms, this is called IntelliSense. On your smartphone or your tablet, this is autocorrect, I guess. But Emmet is kind of autocomplete on steroids. Let me give you an example. If you're setting up an HTML page, and Emmet knows it's an HTML page because it has the .html after the file name, all I do is I start here and I press exclamation point and then press tab, and boom. This gives me pretty much all your basic boilerplate building block HTML tags that we need to go. And in fact, the cursor, you'll notice, even lands right there in the title page tag, so I can just go, this is, if I can spell, is my first web app. Okay, cool. All right, so that alone right there, if you only use Emmet for that, you'll be a very happy person. But there's more to it, because I can, for example, just type, say, let's go H2, and I'll press tab again, and it fills out the tags for me and puts the cursor in between the open and close tags. So I can just say this is a demo of Adam and Emmet. Okay, cool. And we notice over here on my preview page that has shown up. It renders immediately as soon as I haven't even saved my changes, and it already comes up in preview. So what else can I do? Well, you can use Emmet this way. And once again, you can do this with autocomplete as well. It's a little more work. So I've got an unordered list that contains 4 list items. So list item times 4. And this is an Emmet thing. And then I just press tab again, good old tab. And boom, there's my 4 list items. Here's my unordered list. And easy peasy. Now this is a feature of Adam. This is not an Emmet thing. It's called multiple cursors. It's also kind of handy. I just have my cursor there where I want it, but then I want to also put it in these other 4 entries. Let's say I want to edit multiple places in my code at once, do the same kind of editing. And then I just start typing, and wherever I lay down my cursor, whatever I do, that's going to map. So that's kind of handy. If I want to get out of that, I just click anywhere else, and there my multiple cursors go away. Of course, I'm going to change that so it's not all about London. Paris, and let's do Tokyo, and let's do Denver. Come on, you can spell Denver. Yes, there we go. So we have 4 cities in there. So far, so good. Now, can we jazz that up? Now, notice that our render has also worked in real time. So we can jazz this up. I'm going to create some a style in my up in my header here, and once again, let's see, style, and that gives me a little Emmet there. Press tab, gives me the tags, and the style is going to be cities, and let's clean that up a little bit. Okay, so what do I want? I want something, setting up a div block here with a particular style, and say background. Background helps. I'm very twitchy today. Background. You are killing me. Background color. Let's make it black. Let's go margin. Pixels, and padding, also 20 pixels, and that should do for now. That gives me a little bit of CSS code there. And now I'm going to go down back and go into my body again, don't blow my list, and I'm going to say, well, dot cities. And since I've already set that style up, Emmet knows what to put in there. It knows it's a div, it knows what class it is, and so now I can say, hey, tab here, and go London, go down through my list here, London, Say London, the capital. You are killing me. Of the UK. All right, so there we go. I probably should put a text color on there because it's black on black does not seem to work real well. Let's try white. And so it's gone to white. That's okay. We can jazz that up later. Well, I want to put 3 more in there is the only thing. So let me use Emmet to do that for me. So dot cities times 3 tab. Boom, there we go. And I just go to H2. That was if I hit the right, there we go. And what was my next one was Paris. My spelling is not outstanding today. Paris is the capital of France. All right, make this a little easier. I'm just going to do a little copy paste to speed things up because we don't have all day. Next is Tokyo. And I'm pretty sure Tokyo is not the capital of the UK. So I should probably correct that in case we're trying to learn something here. Finally, Denver. And I could have used multiple cursors on that. Of Colorado and home of the Broncos. How about mighty Broncos? Fair enough. All right, not bad, not bad. It's a little boring, I think we can do a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do a little bit more with the style bit here. And I'm going to create a body style and make a background image. And in this case, I don't have any image files in here. This is an empty folder, but I want a little placeholder image. And a real handy way to get placeholder images is a site called Lorem Pixel. And all you have to do is you put in lorempixel.com and you put in the path to, say I want a 640 by 480 random image, and you'll see automatically over here at my preview here. And you can put in the image size. You can put in, if you have a particular tag that the image will fit to. And now every time I refresh this page, now this looks a little nicer. I think I could probably do a little better. This is kind of, let's go ahead and take this list out. All right, just for fact, I'm going to go ahead and comment this list out just in case I want to put it back in at some point. Okay. All right, well, that'll do for now. Not much else going on there. We can jazz it up later. That's not a big thing. I'm going to save my work. And this is our starting point. And we'll move on from there. The next one will show you how to set up version control so you can better manage your code.